Peace Storm.
And we're back. Welcome back to Peace Storm. We're still playing Danganronpa. Okay, so when we last left off, Monokuma had just announced that there might have been another murder afoot. So let's find out who did it, who done it. Let's solve the mystery. Right, we're heading to second floor. So out into the main hall we go. My coffee's cold at this point. Voice is a little raspy from that that sauna thing. That hang on, let me. Okay, that was the last of my coffee. The spoon almost fell on my cup, but. Hey, Makoto. Honestly, what do you think?
Huh? About what?
About Byakuya. Think he's being brainwashed or what?
I don't know. You know more about that kind of thing than me, right?
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I mean, you're some kind of psychic, right?
Listen, Makoto, I think you've completely misunderstood what it is I do. Okay, listen, fortune-telling is like... It's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis or any of that pseudoscientific bullcrap. I need you to understand that.
So, you'd expect me to think that fortune-telling isn't pseudoscience? Sorry, but I don't want to get yelled at.
Okay, right, up to the second floor we go. If I were Byakuya, where would I hide a body? Yeah, probably in the library. His his secret no girls allowed fort. There's nothing here of interest, don't you agree? You should go look somewhere else. Oh, that just makes me even more suspicious. I'm on to you. Where'd you hide the body, Byakuya? I guess there really is no body in here. Hey. There's nothing worthwhile over there. I've already checked, so there can be no mistake. Okay. I'm on to you, though. Right. Let's see, where else? Where else? Maybe the pool. Could have drowned someone. Drowning pool. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Huh? The door's open, but aren't these supposed to be locked?
Oh. Looks like I found it.
For this investigation, I've unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
An investigation?
Just as I thought.
Byakuya.
Judging from what he just said, there can be no doubt a murder has really taken place.
Come on.
And the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree?
Huh? Suspicious?
Seems nobody's searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
He was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze.
Oh, shit! No!
I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at, but as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth.
Danganronpa.
I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand...
Most unusual, don't you think?
He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. Something's been written on the wall in blood.
Bloodlust?
Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree?
They killed her. How could it not be brutal?
No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you?
What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. Before I could even begin to clear my head.
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... Ah! Chihiro!
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that?
Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved.
Proceed fairly?
The body discovery announcement? Then Chihiro really is... dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. Seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer.
Taka bolted off out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all had passed. It's like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim.
Which means we are now in the same position once again.
Fuck, man. What the fuck is this?
It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet, so I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Shut up.
Fucking crucified. For now, pay attention to the wall.
Huh?
I said it once already. There's a word written there.
On the wall? The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't that sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. At the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack!
Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
And this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that?
Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real... Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
then there's no way.
But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity.
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Ah! What is it now? Toko.
Hina was pointing at the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there.
No. Why? Why? Why?
She fainted. That did not sound good.
Toko.
Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake.
Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
So she's hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room.
No, I don't. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose.
Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, that doesn't count? Gotcha.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up.
As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake, as in she literally jumped up from where she was laying. Such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. Like a goddamn vampire or something. Holy shit. This is a fucking zombie. No time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard.
What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one?
Toko, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted.
The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
I don't mind talking to her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me.
Very well. You take care of the girl. The rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem with leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again?
Now, hold on a second. Rushing into an investigation.
The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that. There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Right as rain, but don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life, because that's how graduation works.
Then it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate?
What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want.
What the fuck?
Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum. Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it. So please do your very tippy-top best in this situation.
Do we really gotta do another investigation?
Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends. I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hit it too! I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not? How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die.
That's true, but to jump into it so soon...
What, do you want to die? Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space. Dead body is an object? Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you. Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said.
Kyoko?
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro, then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat. Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, our lovely student life would be all over, wouldn't it? In that case, why not limit it to 1 person? Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just 1 would totally murder that possibility. Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then 1 more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens. You need to shut the fuck up! Well, for now, Taka and I are gonna go drop Toko off in a room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off. We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation to... What? I don't know how to pronounce that. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife.
That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death was estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Like the Rugrats, man.
Hey, Makoto, do you have a second?
Huh? Did you need something from me?
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know.
So what did you need?
I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation.
Huh?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case.
Solve? No, I just...
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation.
So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Now then, shall we get started?
But...
We need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around.
I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork.
Well, but
we're still not sure who did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. I use this locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death.
But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she Could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. It was very light, that's true. Be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
I still think she came here on her own, by choice.
What makes you say that?
She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger.
So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then.
Avoiding it?
Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us.
Instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others.
So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else?
It is a possibility, I think. Poster's covered in blood.
Poster's got some blood on it. Must have happened during the murder.
I got the feeling Chihiro's workout partner killed her.
Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger.
Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once.
Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here.
But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong.
I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff.
Cause of Chihiro's complex. Can't help wondering what it might be.
Okay. I know they're just a bunch of teenagers, but it's like girls are strong, just in different areas. I think like girls have more leg strength on average, whereas men have more upper body strength. Which, you know, leg strength is more useful because the legs they I guess they like pivot the upper body. You can lift stuff more easily if you have strong legs.
Took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body.
You're a very strange woman, you know. Being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble.
Seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us.
Oh shit. Well, we found the murder weapon.
There's a dumbbell on the floor and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on this dumbbell. Maybe if we touch it, we'll see how she died.
Dark Souls.
Oh, Elden Ring. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her.
Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? I don't imagine it could have been anything, or
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on.
huh? Already?
New clues won't magically appear standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case.
That's true, but
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed.
he's so pushy. I always get caught up with the wrong person this time. Or, I got caught up with the wrong person this time.
So this is our next location.
Huh? This place is related to the investigation?
Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right?
Okay. Well, let's look at the gun, first of all.
Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes.
Yeah, I mean, it was worth checking out at least. Let's look at the kickboards, pool noodles, etc.
There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case.
I can't investigate the corn on the cob. What about that?
The flotation donut. I don't think it's related to what happened with Chihiro.
Flotation donut, you say? Well, now we know why Hina loves donuts.
That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot.
If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma.
He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
You called for me?
Has he been domesticated?
Seems that Makoto has a question for you. Sure, what's up?
Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed on your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, right? Correctly correct.
So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means...
Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you.
See right through me?
Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there. As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right? Good lord, you're simple.
But am I wrong?
You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. Yeah, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am.
Oh yeah, Monokuma's a real snack.
Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things. Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so,
So, Sleepy, just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your own damn self. Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall.
the main hall.
That'll help you understand what's going on.
We came into the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Surveillance camera. There's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. It's so chilling. Hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine.
Maybe the other camera? Alright. I give up. There's nothing here. Oh, wait. The monitor, perhaps.
This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest. I don't see any clues around here anywhere.
Oh. What is that?
There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. Wait, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here?
So you finally found them.
Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya?
I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. Seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox.
So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka?
You can go ahead and confirm it yourself.
I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook.
Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier.
Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. I see. Yeah, now I understand.
Hold on a second.
What's wrong?
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on.
Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. The one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
It makes sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs.
Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it all came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. Wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey!
What?
That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. So there's no way it would break that easily.
But it did.
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
It does?
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be?
Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now.
Think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me.
Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit.
Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro.
To be exact, not quite.
Huh? Not quite?
What do you mean, not quite?
What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite.
Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack.
Then you really think... You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case.
That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
Genocide Jack. Say he's killed thousands of people. That's gotta be an urban legend. Still, Could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that?
You're not wrong to wonder, but words mean little right now. I have something that'll prove it, and I can show you. I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us.
Is there really proof?
There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro.
Evidence? Something like that really...
Ah, hey you two. Big trouble. Need your help. We're busy. Leave us alone. But it's an emergency. Emergency! Come on, please. You gotta help me. This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me.
Just calm down, okay, Hina?
But it's an emergency.
An emergency? What happened?
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange.
Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to figure out what's going on with her.
Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
Okay, come on, hurry.
Well, wait for us, Hina.
Looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely.
You're right.
You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space. What an asshole! Yes.
Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency.
Oh. You guys are too slow.
You're too slow!
I think you're just too fast.
So, what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff?
We should try talking to ourselves.
Yeah, good idea. May as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What?
Nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing, but could you open up just for a second?
Allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that?
She's been acting like that the whole time, when I rang it a while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it.
Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Did she think the same thing as Byakuya? Did she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Well, I suppose we'll find out in a couple days. If you enjoyed this video, then no further action is required on your part. But if you have any suggestions on what else you'd like to see me play, then let me know in the comments, and I will see you when I see you.